Welcome to the channel, I'm Facecast, and today we are going to rank every red weapon in survivor.io on a tier list. When I say red weapons, I mean red legend grade weapons with their legendary skills unlocked. I know a lot of people may be looking to upgrade a specific weapon to red, so hopefully this video can help. And if anyone has anything to share, as always, please leave a comment below. Starting off in the C tier is nothing. Nothing is in the C tier. I think these are all great weapons and it really depends on the user and their playstyle, as well as the things they appreciate more in the game. Like, I like to go around killing stuff with the shotgun. That's the funnest thing for me. Furthermore, these rankings are entirely my opinion and my opinion alone after testing all weapons and having discussions with other players. Officially starting things off in the B tier, we have the shotgun and katana. The red shotgun is actually my favorite weapon in the game. A red shotgun unlocks a skill that pierces all enemies with its bullets, and it's great at clearing out mobs of monsters that will swarm around you. Instead of hitting the front lines of enemies, the bullets will pierce through, inflicting more damage to more enemies. If you can aim well, the shotgun is also a great boss killer, and it's one of the best weapons to use when farming kills in vertical chapters. The red katana sounds great on paper. It has a legendary skill that heals 3% HP when the enemy is hit. Now, this can be a little confusing and often disappoints people. The skill says that the red katana will heal when the enemy is hit, and this doesn't mean when each enemy is hit. It means that the heal will activate once during every action if an enemy is hit. And if it hits 100 enemies with one wave, it will only heal one time. It can hit between 1 and 1,000 enemies and only heal once. That's what I'm trying to say. And the heal really isn't strong enough to survive if you run into bosses and mobs, but you may be able to bypass that by using equipment that increases the healing effect. In the A tier is the revolver. The red revolver is a great weapon that will cause a minor explosion when an enemy is hit. This weapon is a primary weapon for a lot of players and they love it and swear by it to be S tier, but even they will say that it depends on the user. The revolver is harder to use than other weapons with auto aiming abilities, but where the red revolver really shines is against bosses and mobs, especially paired with shiny wrist guards. It's a great weapon to use against bosses if you enjoy this type of playstyle, and it's in the S tier for a lot of players, but not for me. Finally, in the S tier we have the Lightchaser, Kunai, and Bat. The Lightchaser is currently the only S-grade weapon in the game, so it has more attack by default than other weapons. A red grade Lightchaser unlocks a skill that leaves behind a sword array every 10 attacks, and this is really good against high HP mobs and bosses if you are able to kite them into the sword array. However, it does require the enemy to be close to your hero, and the red skill is a little limited, but it is such a strong weapon, and a weapon used by so many players to reach the end chapters that I have to put it in the S tier. The red kunai has a legendary skill that causes the kunai to split after hitting the enemy. The kunai is a great weapon at any grade, and a red kunai is even better. The projectiles that split off once the initial impact is made will cause additional damage to other targets. The kunai is great all around in many different chapters, and the auto aiming ability makes it easy to use. In addition, it's one of the best weapons to use when farming kills. Last is the red bat. These three weapons are the weapons we often see players have at a legend grade, and that's for good reason. They are all awesome, and they all require different playing styles. The red bat has a legendary skill that causes the swing of the bat to become circular. The bat will swing 360 degrees around your hero, causing damage, inflicting bleed, and knocking enemies back. It's great against mobs of enemies, but a little harder to use against bosses in my opinion. It's also a great weapon with a great sound effect. Thanks for watching. If you would rank anything differently, put it in the comments below. Also, let us know which red weapon or weapons you have. Thanks again, smash like, subscribe, and have a great day.